There's so much stuff going on right now in the Pokemon market regarding single cards. Sealed product just kind of being quite stale, getting more and more expensive. It's impossible to find. Now is the time to grab the cards we want. Because let's be honest, that's why we're cracking packs, right? We want those certain cards. We want to get those amazing pulls. We want to complete our collections. A lot of them have been going down in price, but some have been going up in price as well. Today, I'm going to give you an update on the biggest movers and shakers over the past couple of weeks and see what has been going on in the Pokemon market. Let's jump in. Okay, so on TCG Player, we got the biggest movers and shakers over the past week and a bit. So let's take a look at this, and it'd be interesting to see what they're going to be covering today. So it looks like some pre-release promos, which I've never been to a pre-release. I've played a little bit of the game. It's been a while since I played, but you know, I'd probably go to a pre-release. Yeah, I'll probably be really bad, but you know, it's one of these things which I might actually do once I get a little bit better at the game. So the Ethan's Typhlosion, I mean, that's a pretty cool art. I mean, I know that some pre-release promos can be worth quite a bit. I mean, this is actually $16 for a promo is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's a nice one. It's from Destined Rivals as well. So it says, let's start with Ethan's Typhlosion. The base version is only a little over 50 cents. Wow, it's a huge difference actually compared to the pre-release promo and the regular. Wow. So it says here, and at least for now, that seems to be enough to give up the price. The card has climbed from a market price of $15 a week ago to almost $30 today. I mean, it's fallen now back down a bit. But more importantly, there's only a handful of live listings of the card as well. So, pretty cool card. Has come down a little bit though, but it's still pretty impressive. Then you got the Team Rocket's Mimikyu pre-release promo. This one's, of course, from Destined Rivals. And I mean, this one, okay, it's dipped a little bit. But again, we're looking at nearly $30 as well. Pretty cool art. I do like that one as well. So we have the Build and Battle box. So this is, I believe this is where you get the pre-release, right? So this is basically your little pre-release kit. We have here $47. It has fallen quite a bit from $65. Guys, let me know down in the comments, how much was it from your local game store when you went to a Destined Rivals pre-release? Was it just was it retail, or did they overcharge you? Let me know, because I do know that some places, when I go to pre-releases for Magic the Gathering and stuff, they can overcharge if it's hype. So a little bit dodgy there, but yeah, let me know if you attended one and how much do they charge you. Then we have the Team Rocket's Tyranitar. Wasn't this? I'm not 100% sure. Was this on the Pokemon Center? I can't remember. I did know that there was something if you order from the Pokemon Center, you got a promo. I can't remember if it was this one or not. So we got my boy T-Tar coming in. It was around $20 and now dropped down to about $12. I mean, it is falling. Pretty cool. Personally, I don't mind the promos, but I don't know. I think if they did cool full picture ones, I think they'd be kind of epic. Team Rocket's Mewtwo, of course, is the big boy Mewtwo from Destined Rivals. And this one actually is, it sounds wild, but this is actually less than I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to be absolutely massive. I thought this one was going to be way more than the Pikachu when that Pikachu from Surgeon reached $600. That's not the case. $390 has been going up though. So when it came out, we're looking at $320. And since then, it is pushing up towards $400. It's just because the set's expensive, right? That's the only problem. That's why this card is holding its value. If the price of the boxes dropped towards MSRP, this bad boy would fall a lot. So keep that in mind. Over time, this card might fall when we see more reprints, or probably will fall when we see reprints. So be careful. We saw that with the Pikachu from Surgeon. Eevee coming in from Prismatic. I actually like this Eevee. I don't know which one I prefer. I don't know if I prefer this one or the one you get from the SPC, but this one is actually quite nice. $145 has fallen quite a bit actually from $240. We go back to when the set first came out, and yeah, it was, wow, that's dropped $100. Holy smokes. I mean, we've seen a lot of the Eevee cards from Prismatic for a lot of the big evolutions, even the Umbreon. But yeah, I think that's actually quite a big drop. No joke. And hopefully it falls even more, right? Because get more and more Prismatic out there for people would be pretty epic, I think. Then you got the Skarmory. Oh my days, this is XY era. I hate these full arts. I know that some people like them, and whatever, that's fine. If you like them, great. But I just think they look terrible. So this over the past 6 months, it's gone up a little bit. Over the past year, nearly doubled in value, which is pretty epic as well. So that one is a card to look out for if you like XY full arts. So on to the most recent week, of course, more movers and shakers. We've got the Zardy Boy from 151 continuing to fall. And we've been seeing more and more 151 be open. I mean, here in the UK, I mean, I've been seeing people on Whatnot crack literally hundreds of packs a stream every day, like 7 days a week, hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of 151 packs. I've never seen anything like it. It's just absolutely insane the amount of packs that are being ripped. And the Charizard isn't actually that tough to pull. The pull rates in 151 are pretty good. If you look at $180 over the past 6 months, this has fallen nearly $100. Over the past 3 months, over the past 6 months, it was nearly $300. That is a huge drop. I mean, look at this. I mean, obviously, it's not good. I mean, it could go. Could it go to $100? Probably not. But hey, it has fallen just an insane amount. Like it says, look, from $120 to $200 back in October 2024 at the height. Look, that one's fallen. And we've seen all the others, right? We've seen it with the Blastoise and the Venusaur, Zapdos. A lot of the illustration rares have been falling with 151 pretty much across the board. It's not just the Zardy Boy. A lot of it. So many packs are being ripped. The good thing to talk about, where basically so many packs are being opened across all these different sets, and the moment all these ripping shippers and people and whatnot and so on. We've seen so many single cards flood the market. It's just absolutely bonkers. Like crazy stuff. We've got the Cynthia's Garchomp coming in from a Destined Rivals, my chase card of the set. This one's gone up, not as much as the Mewtwo did, but still coming out around $190 and then gaining nearly $20. That's like gaining like 10% in value since its release. Pretty good, but I think it will fall the same fate as the Mewtwo. When we see prices of sealed product go down, this one will go down as well. Pikachu and Zekrom. This one, however, will probably do the opposite in the long term. Pikachu and Zekrom, this is a Black Star promo. Tag team, Sun and Moon, anything tag team, anything Sun and Moon right now is mental. Like, it's wild. $126 over the past 6 months. We've seen this card go from $50. Holy, over the year. Look at this. A year ago, it was under $25. And now look at it. That is insane. Then you've got the tin that it comes in. Okay, this is interesting. So the tin that it comes in, what packs do you get inside in this? Oh, it's Team Up. So yeah, $277. That is, it was MSRP, of course, for $25 back in 2019. Damn. I mean, even over the past year, this thing's nearly tripled in value. See, this is an example of holding on tins. Some tins can be really good. It all just depends how good the promo is as well. So keep that in mind, guys. Zekrom, this isn't the Celebrations one, but this one is from Black and White. We have seen it go up. The Celebrations one have climbed, by the way. They might not cover in this, but the Zekrom and Reshiram have actually gone up in price. $141 over the past year. It was $32. And even at the start of this year, it was only $43. And then obviously with the whole thing with Black and White, boom, off to the moon. Then we got the Mew EX, Dragon's Exalted Ultra Rare. I'm not going to lie, I have never seen this card before in my life. I like the artwork. I'm not a huge fan of XY stuff, but this is really, really nice. $103 over the past year. This card was $30. And then even at the start of this year, this card was still under $40, $33. Why has it jumped up so much? Yeah, Mew EX is rather rare in the sense that it didn't move at all last year when we saw so many Pokemon cards take huge leaps. This Mew didn't begin climbing until earlier this year and didn't really start taking off until March. But since then, it's gone from a $40 market price to cracking the 100 barrier this week with no signs of slowing down. Dragon's Exalted released way back in 2012. Pretty sure it's XY, right? Or is it Black and White? I can't remember. I think it might be Black and White, right? So there's definitely not a ton of excess copies of Mew EX. Look, like I said, I've never seen this card before. It looks really nice. It does look really, really cool. And I think it could reach $200 potentially by the end of the year if it keeps going due to its scarcity. Beautiful card though. Yeah, really, really nice. So there you have it, guys. Those are some movers and shakers that have been going on over the past few weeks. I think right now, if I had take a little stab at stuff, right? Mega stuff is going to go up. Stuff from Celebrations next year, when we get closer and closer to the 30th anniversary, it's going to go up in price as well. We've seen a lot of things go down in price, like a lot of illustration rares and so on and so forth. Stuff that's getting reprinted in Scarlet and Violet era. We're seeing an uptick in a lot of Sun and Moon stuff. Again, we saw it back last year, in the summer of last year, and we've been seeing a lot of stuff in Sun and Moon keep going up and up and up. I think Sword and Shield is also going to go that way. There's certain cards and certain, whether it's Trainer Gallery, Galarian Gallery, I think a lot of those are going to start heading up. So keep that in mind, okay? That we could see a lot of cards go up in price as well, and cards also fall. But yeah, really, really interesting. I think anything that's quite new will fall when reprints come. Stuff like Sword and Shield is getting a little bit tougher, especially from sets that don't have great pull rates. You're going to start seeing a boom. The interesting thing for me is, will we see a Sword and Shield ult art boom? Because we saw a Sun and Moon ult art boom happen. So I'm intrigued to see if we're going to see a Sword and Shield one happen further down the line. Be interesting though. Guys, let me know down in the comments which one is your favourite card from today. I'm going to have to say that Mew. I've never seen that Mew before. That one looked really cool. But I mean, pre-release promos, I've never been to a pre-release. So guys, like I say, let me know down in the comments if you went to the Destined Rivals pre-release, how much was it? Was it retail MSRP prices, or was it like market prices? I might go to one. I might go to one like when the next gen comes out, right? When they announce a go base set for Gen 10. I might give it a try. That's it from me, guys, in today's video. If you want more Pokemon content, make sure to click the video on the screen, and of course, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And as always, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.